Good evening. Welcome to episode 13 of One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time, an idea to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you closer to your goals. And today, we have another concept that we'd like to discuss. Definitely, you will love this concept and you can use this concept in growing your business and your professional careers. And yesterday we discussed about social proof. Today we will discuss negative social proofs. And what is negative social proofs? Yesterday, as I mentioned, social proof is a powerful tool that small businesses can use, entrepreneurs can use in order to generate sales and contribute to the growth of their organization. In fact, a lot of bigger companies are using social proof to generate more sales than they can imagine. Before we discuss what is negative social proof, let us again discuss what is social proof. As mentioned by Dr. Robert Cialdini in his best-selling book, Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, social proof means we view a behavior as more correct in a given situation to the degree that we see others performing it. So often, in situations where we are uncertain about what we do, we would assume that the people around us, experts, celebrities, friends, etc., have more knowledge about what's going on and what should be done. As clearly stated in social proof is one of our shortcuts in order to make a decision. And whenever we don't know or we are not experts in a particular field and we wanted to purchase or make a decision with regards to that particular field, we use people that are authorities, celebrities, friends, experts in guiding us to decide on that particular matter. In fact, one example is you wanted to go to a restaurant and there are two restaurants located side by side. One restaurant is empty, another restaurant is full packed, but instead of you going to that restaurant that is empty, because of social proof, you are definitely going to that restaurant when which is full pack, a lot of people are eating. You are willing to fall in line and wait because again, you believe, and this is not only you, we believe that whenever there's a lot of people eating in a particular restaurant, the food served in that restaurant is delicious. Di ba? Palagi natin sinasabi, doon tayo sa maraming kumakain kasi masarap ang pagkain. Tingnan mo doon sa kabila, walang kumakain. Ibig sabihin, hindi masarap ang pagkain doon. That is a proof that social proof is powerful. As Neil Patel, as a marketing expert, said, social proof is the marketing tactic for easing the minds of worried customers. And if you want to ease the mind of your customers, I highly recommend that you use social proof. And yesterday we discussed the different ways you can use social proof. If you wanted to watch that episode, you can go to YouTube, to Spotify. The episode 12 is available and you can rewatch that particular episode. Now, going back to our concept for today, negative social proof. Definitely, if you know the power of social proof and you wanted to use it, it's okay. However, be reminded that there is also such a concept that is called negative social proof. And let's take, for example, one study that Dr. Robert Cialdini stated in his book. This is the Arizona Petrified Forest National Park. In that park, the management placed this signage to remind people, to tell people not to pick up or not to steal petrified wood. So in the signage, it states your heritage is being vandalized every day by theft losses of petrified wood of 1.4 tons a year, mostly small piece at a time. And instead of dissuading or discouraging people to steal petrified wood, this signage actually encouraged them to steal because they saw that if a lot of people are doing it, why should I not do it? So that is the message being sent by this signage in the Arizona Petrified Forest, and that is one example of negative social proof. Another example mentioned in the book is Wikipedia. So the founder of Wikipedia wanted to solicit funds, and he actually committed negative social proof. As stated here, he wrote only a tiny portion of our readers give. Most people ignore my message. And if you're reading this, if that's the case, the message to you is, if that's the case that only a tiny portion of your readers are paying for you or giving you donation, and most of the people are ignoring your message, why should I not ignore your message? If a lot of people are ignoring it, maybe I can be one of those millions of people that are ignoring your message. Again, this is a concrete example of negative social proof. Now, going back or making it localized in the Philippines, I heard a lot of times and encountered a lot of times that when an agent or a banker, insurance, credit cards, or bank agents encourage you to make a savings, they will mention that only few people have savings account or bank books in the Philippines, and that is negative social proof. So if you are part of that industry and you tell me, sir, 52.8 million Filipinos don't have bank accounts, I guess that I encourage you to have a bank account. In my mind, if there are 52.8 million Filipinos that do not have bank account, why should I have one? Therefore, that is negative social proof. You are not encouraging me, but instead telling me or convincing me that I should not cater to your bank or to open a bank account, a savings account to your bank, because anyways, there's a lot of Filipinos that don't have bank account. So I don't feel the necessity to have one. Again, that is a concrete example of negative social proof. Therefore, number one, reason to be aware of negative social proof is that communications fail when they stress that the unwanted behavior is a commonplace. So if you're making a tagline, a marketing message, an advertising message, be conscious if what you are relaying to the target market, to your consumers, to your customer, is a negative social proof, wherein you are encouraging or you are stressing an unwanted behavior and making it appear as a commonplace. Next, number two, where you can commit negative social proof is when your product is a product about self-expression. You cannot use the wisdom of the crowd or herd mentality if your product is geared towards or is promoting self-expression. Definitely, your target market will feel off hearing your message that, for example, a lot of people are using this T-shirt. And since your target market is all about self-expression, they want to dissociate themselves from the crowd. Then, instead of you encouraging to buy your products, you are discouraging them to buy your products. That is negative social proof. Another thing, number three, if your customers are non-conformists or want exclusivity. Therefore, there are a lot of products, mostly high-end products, that do not use social proof, but instead, maybe their brand ambassador is one of the richest person or citizen in a particular country, because only a few people can afford that particular product that you're offering. That is good. That can be a social proof, positive social proof. But if you're using a data that a lot of people are using this particular product, that this your product is accessible to a huge number of people, but your target market is and should be a nonconformist and wants exclusivity, then you are committing negative social proof. Number four, this is common. I took one example in Lazada. And in Lazada, if a negative social proof happens if you're showing your social media handles and social media assets, and you have few number of customers that are in your social media assets. For example, this product is cheap. It's a computer. It costs around 16,000 pesos. But a lot of people also go to the review, and they're seeing if there are a lot of people that are purchasing this product. And as you can see, only two people, which is, for me, it's also questionable if they're really true people or true customers that bought this product. There are only two people that bought this product. Therefore, it is not generating, or I guarantee that this particular computer is not generating a huge amount of sales, because it lacks the number to prove that it is a reliable product. Again, the power of social proof. And as stated here, as shown here, this is a negative social proof because you're showing a low number of customers consuming or buying your products or reviewing your products. So one piece of advice: whenever you are using your social media platform, be sure to increase the numbers organically. Work hard to increase the numbers of your social media asset followers, because if you do, definitely you will create a herd mentality wherein a lot of people wanted to also to be part of your social media assets, and also they would love to buy your products. And before I end my sharing of ideas about negative social proof, I'd like to say hi to Laurie, Richard, Cyril, and Kat. Thank you for watching and listening with me, and also to those who earlier is part of the show, but for various reasons left the show. But if you wanted to again rewatch this episode, you can visit the YouTube, Spotify if you just want the audio, so that you can review about what is negative social proof. To end, I would like to quote Cavett Roberts, one of the famous speaker in the US. He mentioned that since 95% of people are imitators and only 5% are initiators, people are persuaded more by the action of others than by any proof we can offer. And this is the power of social proof. Again, social proof is all about us people who wanted to make our life easy. And one of the ways to make our life easy is to depend our decision making to authorities like experts, celebrities, friends, and a group of people that have decided to consume a particular product that we are trying to analyze if we also wanted to buy that particular product. And as a small business, this social proof tool or social proof marketing can help you increase sales and can help you increase the brand value of your products and services. That ends our discussion for negative social proof. I hope that you've learned a lot. And again, I'm praying that you will be using this tool, social proof marketing, in your business and in your career. Again, this is One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time, an idea to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you closer to your goals. Tomorrow, I'll see you again for another episode of One Forward, another concept that can help you in your business and in your professional career. Good evening, God bless, good night.